Okay, so I'm playing Crazyhouse 960 against Doovid. He's opened up his queen. I'm imagining, I'm just going to scan through, is there any undefended pieces? Um, I want to control the center. I'm going to go with the knight first, just to block that diagonal. Maybe even I'm going to castle. Then I'll have a very familiar setup there. And I think that was the move I wanted to do. Yep, I wanted to do that. The problem with doing c6 is it blocks up my queen. So I really want to do this, but can I afford to just go for it? I'm worried because of at h6 kind of ideas. Um, so I'm gonna go for it though, with the idea of rook takes and get an active rook. I'm not quite sure exactly where the rook's going because the problem is that can be harassed. You have to really know where your pieces are going in this game. So I'm recording this match to upload later, so I'm not going to be too distracted to stream it, but I will try and provide commentary. Okay, so he does take it. I'll take back with the rook. Now I'm slightly worried about this square, but the knight's defending it for now. For now it's okay. But the thing is, I'm going to be casting. I want to. Yeah, I mean this is the problem. I don't really want to give up loads of tempos. On the other hand, okay, so I've got bishop here, check. You can just block with the pawn, no big deal. Where's this rook belong? I mean, I could go all the way back. I could also go swing across to here. There could potentially be tempos here with c4. So I'm a little bit worried, but okay, I'm going to go with this. Okay, now I really want to take on here. Just to get in. I mean, I don't know if this is any good, but I'm very tempted. And then maybe attack the knight. The knight can still come in here, and it's not quite clear where it's going. At some point, I need to do the same kind of thing that he did, in probably the same kind of order. If he does this, I might actually just do that. That's a tempting idea, to pick up a knight. If he does this, that might also be an idea, just to harass the knight. So he's got a pawn in hand, but okay, I'll do that. So I'm trying to develop with tempo. So that's the philosophy at least. And where would I use the knight? So I could use a knight here, or it could get wasted there because it's not supported by the queen. My queen needs to get active, and maybe with this, maybe with this. Probably with that, just. And then the other idea is dropping a pawn here, and if he goes back, but then, yeah, I want pawn here, so I'm leaving, I want this square for the knight, if possible. And if he goes back here, then try and pick up another pawn. That's the kind of philosophy. Well, no pre-moving. Oh, he's just going to sack. He's just going to sack. Okay, so he's just going to sack the piece back. I'm quite surprised about that. He does have this, but that's covered. Queen takes pawn is too crazy, far too crazy. He'd get a piece and a pawn for it. Okay, I have knight here. Check. No, I don't. I have knight here. Check. he'd have to come forwards. But this piece is defended, so
check,
maybe he'd have to go back. So he does come forwards, so that's exciting. And he's threatening king takes knight. But in the meantime, I have some discoveries, like even a discovered check. But how do I sort of? I'm worried I'm giving away too much. So let's just concentrate here. This could be really critical. How do I develop my pieces? I've got e5. That cements it in. It doesn't really develop my queen. I have moves like knight there, double check, king takes knight, pawn here, and he's got a knight in hand, so I've got to be a little bit careful. Pawn here, pawn here, king here. Pawn takes pawn, so it's not quite pawn takes pawn, king takes pawn. I'm not really getting like a huge material boost. Knight here, knight takes bishop. That's not really getting a huge material boost. So what else could I do? I could just back off, but then it feels like it just feels wrong. It feels wrong to back off. So if I go pawn here, just because king takes, the pawn is not defended. If I go again, if I go here, that diagonal is quite well defended, so I could go there. I could go pawn here. That's another nice idea, and just pick up a rook. Ooh, wow! Ouch! Ouch! Talk about painful, painful. My goodness. Yeah. So the reason why that move is so painful is because if he takes it, I've got a discover check, winning a knight. And if he doesn't take it, I've got a queen. So it's quite a painful move. It took me a long time to see it, but I'm quite pleased about it. So the key to this position is actually this knight cutting off the light squares, and so I need to somehow work out how to cover the dark squares. I mean, a move like if I capture a rook and put a rook here, he comes in here, and I'm still not seeing what the finish is, although stuff like knight here, check, king here.
check,
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't expect that. I'm thinking knight here, that's the first thought. I'm also thinking, so he wants to run back. He wants to run back here, so I could just use a pawn. Yeah, just use a pawn.
check,
And a knight here looks interesting, although that allows him to run like this. So knight here is the So maybe knight here, check, and then knight here, but then he run. Oh no, he can't run. Oh, he can't run. That square's covered. So but it's only temporarily covered. So knight here, check. I don't know how to actually get out. So the problem is he's still got this square, But maybe just bishop here, and then he's sort of running out of squares. But he's got then the rook on the back rank. So that's concerning. I can't quite see how I do it. I mean, okay, I'll start with knight here, check, but I'm just not seeing it. And I could go with the bishop, and that's with check at least. But then he's coming back, and I could also go knight there, check, and then... Okay. Because it's a developing move, I quite like it, but I don't quite see it yet. Okay, I can back off, or I can move in. Move in. Move in is interesting, or back off. Back off, but then I still need a pawn. So how do I do this? How do I do this? Just castle maybe? Castles, or do I want to throw this check in or this check? Maybe just this check.
Check.
Maybe I let him out. I don't know. Feels like maybe I let him out. Okay, well I'm just going to castle, because I can't see what else to do. I could throw in another check, but it just doesn't seem helpful, so I'm just going to castle. I'm a bit short of material, and okay, I've got okay development, just a bit short of material. So if I go bishop there, he just blocks with the pawn. That's the basic issue. Okay, I'm just going to do that just to get my queen out, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's too slow. Oh, but this is just asking for it. I mean, I'm like, I want to sack there anyway. And so, okay, bishop here. Yeah, I want to sack there anyway, so it's like, whoa. Oh, I can't go knight there, though. That's the only thing.
Check.
I like that move, because that's really important to have a stick in the position, as it were. Okay, now I want to do this move first, just to develop, protect my king a bit from the crazy attacks, and then I'm thinking of this. Oh, I didn't expect him to use pawns. Takes. Yeah, I didn't expect him to use pawns. Didn't think that would be so easy for him. So he does just use pawns. Okay, let's just go
check
here like this.
Check.
And now I've got a pawn, so I can push the existing pawn.
Check.
And
check.
Okay, now my idea is obviously I just need some stuff. Need some stuff. Could go pawn there, but then he blocks, so pawn here is more powerful. Okay, got to keep an eye on the time. Got 1 minute 35 plus 7. Okay. In the meantime, he's picking up quite a lot of material, and my queen is not quite developed. My knights are not out. That's the other thing. Love to get my knights out. His king is being very brave, I have to say. He's going to have a lot of knights. That's the problem. He could have stuff like rook takes knight, takes, at h7, takes, king here. My back rank is not so strong. Oh, he's just going straight in with add h7 ideas, which is interesting. If he did do add h7 here, rook here, takes, 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 add h7 and mate. So I'm actually forced to hang on. Rook there takes. Oh, he's also got two knights, mate. Oof. Okay, so because he's also got rook g8 takes, knight takes pawn, king there, second knight here, checkmate. That's actually very lethal. Knight there, pawn there, king there. Aha, that's interesting. No, but this defends. This defends because it defends f7. Crucial, crucial, crucial. So he doesn't have knight takes f7. Oh, that's insane.
Check.
Here, takes, takes. King takes is fine. So takes, takes. Okay, he's going for this. And the point is that this square is... The point is that this square is undefended, so after takes, takes, knight here. Look, I've still got king here, though. Takes, takes, pawn here, king takes. Okay, I'm gonna go for the queen because I can't really defend that.
Check.
Takes. Now, obviously, if I go down, I'm mated. If I go up, yeah. So this is my only hope.
Check.
And try and gain time is also my hope. Okay, so pawn and a rook. How am I going to go pawn and rook?
Check. Check. Check.
Okay, so if I go knight takes, he's got knight takes. If I go knight takes, he's actually clearing the way for that pawn there. But I don't have any other moves. So that's it. Game over.
Check.
What? Why did he do that? He had mate in one. And now he's got rook takes queen, but queen here's this is so scary. Where's my mate? I don't want him to run, so I definitely want to cover off this square. So that's why I do think rook here is good. But if he goes here, knight here is good, and if he goes here, then knight here is mate. Yeah.
Check.
Okay, so if he does it like this, he's got a pawn and a knight. Okay, just take. Any knight check, I just take it. Okay, so he did it like this. Okay, but I can just go like rook here,
check,
check. Okay, so I think I can just take it. Okay, I better calculate. I can also just go. No, but then he runs. So takes, rook here. Oh god, I can't. I haven't
check,
got time.
check,
So if he goes here, knight takes one. No, knight takes one doesn't work. But I've got knight here. Okay, knight here is good.
check,
Pawn here is
check,
good. He's trying to run. Okay. What if I just go
check,
rook here, check. Pawn. I've only got a pawn, knight, and a bishop. It's kind of scary. Oh god.
check,
What am I doing? I need something fast.
check, check,
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just so mad with myself.
check,
I'm just.
check. You lose.
Can't find mate.
Ready, ready,
Okay, I need to challenge that diagonal. I need to get my knights out also, much better than I did last game. He's going to challenge with this and this. So maybe c4. Just develop the bishops. Okay, and the one thing I didn't appreciate last game was how I developed my queen. This move is interesting. I feel like I need to get my knights out, but I also need to get my queen out. So which one comes first? Interesting. How do I support? I could just go. Yeah, I mean, just do this. I feel my knight belongs there. And this. He's going to challenge. Okay. So I take this one. He takes with the queen. Interesting. Yes. And if I do this, he takes this. So a lot of pressure on that square. Okay, I'm just going to do this. I should have had mate in that last game, so I'm really upset with my mating skills. That's very tempting. Just it's bishop's protecting it. was going to say it's tempting to take it, but it's not. So what can I do? I can... What was the other idea I had? Pawn here. Maybe. But the queen does find a home. And I'm not sure if that's a wasted pawn. What about knight here? He has this. There's also e4. Okay, so I want to support this e4 square without necessarily blocking it. That's the kind of issue I have. I mean, yeah, bishop here was the other idea I had. He can just block. Bishop here, check, blocks. But that does potentially create weaknesses. Like, for example, if he does this, it creates some light square weaknesses. It makes this move a lot more appealing. If he blocks with the knight, don't see anything. Okay, so he does do that. And so I'm going to do this. He's got a pawn in hand, which of course he wants to put there. And I have nothing in hand. And I could play h3. Doesn't feel right though. h3 is usually a bad idea, but hang on a second. Maybe I play h3. Does he want to sack? Do I want to sack? I want to support these entries. Okay, I could castle, I could go e4. I could go knight h5. What I need to do here is actually develop. Knight here, pawn here. Where's the knight heading? Knight here. Takes. It's quite nice, I quite like it. Yeah, I'm going in. h7 is slightly weak, but I'm going for the bishop. I was hoping to get this fork. Didn't notice the knight covered. That's slightly annoying. Anything I can do? I've only got one bishop, so nope, nothing else I can do. Just keep up the tempo. That's so sad. He misses his mate, and then I miss his mate. Oh, so painful. So actually, knight checks are covered, annoyingly. So how to harass that queen is an interesting problem. He's just going to take my knight. Okay. Means he thinks if he takes this, he has something. Because I'll either just take the queen and I'm very happy. If he takes here, takes back, here, takes here. I mean, he doesn't have anything. Does he? And if he's going to give me a rook, then obviously I'm going to be happy.
Check.
Okay. So if I just go this way, what's he planning? Knight takes rook. Just knight takes rook. And if I go pawn takes rook. Oh, I had bishop takes pawn, by the way. That could have been deadly. Maybe.
Check.
Maybe. If I just go up. No. We're not going to mess around here. We're just going to block. We block with the knight. We block with the knight. And he has no checks. No nice checks. And the plan is basically queen here check, rook here check, take the rook. So he's gonna have to guard that, but there's also bishop takes pawn check, knight here check, comes up. Queen here check. And the threat is after king takes knight, rook here, and just come in. And I could have, yeah, maybe I couldn't have done that earlier. And that's really lethal. That's actually really lethal. Yeah. Okay, but there is bishop takes pawn check, king here, which is a sneaky move. And I don't see an obvious finish after that. Hang on. Why am I saying knight here? Where's that knight? I've used the knight. Oof. This is bad calculation. I need a pawn. Absolutely need a pawn. Yeah, no question about it. I need a pawn. He's thinking rook takes, no, rook takes knight can't do anything. Maybe I could have been more demanding with the rook, because that forces takes, knight here, check, king here, rook here, and I'm still defended. So rook would have been more demanding. Yeah, this gave him a sort of chance to defend in a way, which is annoying. Okay, I'm just going to go in. And the point is just to collect a pawn for f7. Just knight takes, maybe just still pawn f7 because a rook takes rook is a threat. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with my play, to be honest. Okay, I should have the needed material to finish off. Maybe I need more diagonals, but I should have it. Okay.
Check.
Not even going for rook takes knight, just simple. Rook takes knight next, maybe. If he slides across.
Check.
So if I do this, then he could go rook takes rook, no problem. Oh, he's got bishop takes rook. Have I made a mistake? That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? So if I go queen here, check. I can't even go bishop takes rook. What the hell am I doing? So I've got queen and knight. So queen, rook takes, queen, rook takes, takes, king takes. If I go queen takes pawn, I can't take back. Huh. Okay, so queen there, rook takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. Oof, darn. Okay, so I kind of made a hash. So I've got to block this off. Block this off. I'm just annoyed with myself here. I've just absolutely made a hash of things. Basically, this is the problem. And then this. And then this. It's embarrassing. Don't get what I want. He's got all the pawns he needs. He does that first. Interesting. What's the threat? Probably rook takes knight, king takes, all this sort of stuff. So I mean, I want to go rook takes bishop. It probably doesn't work. He's probably got rook takes knight, king takes. Rook takes knight, king takes, and he wants. Okay, so if I go rook takes knight, king takes. No, this is always covered. Rook takes bishop, bishop takes knight. I always take it back. So rook takes bishop. What's he actually got? Rook here. Rook here. And that's actually a problem because here then rook takes knight is mating. So I'll do something else. And cry. There's also this threatened, which I didn't even notice. But unfortunately that defends same ideas. At least this is like developing move. That was a really good defensive move, my goodness, but the way I played it was awful. Because I can't see any mates I even have, even when rook takes, yeah, taking the bishop is the only idea, but actually he's got bishop takes back. Oof. So that's the way it is. He's doing great job. What can I do? Maybe I can go queen and just gobble. No, maybe. And the idea being just clear out my back rank, basically. Yeah. Okay, there's going to be a speed game now. We've got 1 minute against 1 minute 42. think also last game I just didn't have enough time for the mates. I need to save time to think about mates.
check,
Okay, I could go rook takes knight. I could go rook takes bishop. Rook takes bishop's really interesting. Rook takes bishop. No, he's got bishop takes. Ugh. Rook takes bishop. Bishop takes. I got king takes knight. King takes knight. I mean, no. If you take, he's got ideas. Yes. No. Rook takes is better. Now, if I go rook here check, or rook here check takes. I mean, I can just go here, but he's got pawns as a problem. Okay, so back rank problems. Okay, got it. If I go rook here, takes, rook here, check. It doesn't really do anything. Okay, let's just
check, check,
yeah, that's the problem. I'm struggling how to get in on the back rank, because maybe queen takes pawn. I've got no. These are all defended. I need to go. I need to get in on this one.
check,
Okay, get out the pen. That's good. There's this one.
check,
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's fine. What can I do?
check, check,
Oh, he gets that. Oh, he gets that in. I've only got pathetic pieces. Pawn takes queen.
check, check, check,
He's got queen and rook.
check,
He's got queen and rook when he wants it.
check,
Okay. Spill a step up. That's not going to last long. If I step down, that's not going to last long either.
check,
Ah, pathetic. Pawn, bishop, rook. What do? Takes my queen. So the threat is just queen here. Queen here. It's quite lethal. So I have to do something like this.
check, check, check.
Okay, and he got me.
You Check. lose.
Okay, well played. So I go down 2-love. Okay, good games from Doooovid. Disappointed about the first one. Second one, yeah, I'm sure I was doing okay at some point there too. If I go to analysis board actually, I might upload these games onto pychess. Let's see. This first game, analysis board. Oof. So disappointing. Just, where was the mate? Mate in 5. Okay. Bishop g4 check. Bishop g4 check. Ah, of course, because then I get my rook. Do I get my rook? Then knight at d1. Knight at d1. I mean, that's complicated. Rook takes d1. Anyway, the rook f3 is what I wanted. Rook f3, king e2, knight g3, king e1, and pawn f2 mate. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That move knight at d1 is a bit hard to find. So what if I just go bishop here, check, king here, rook here? Does that not work? Because then I've got knight here and then he's slightly running away. But pawn at f2 is actually the mistake. Is it? Pawn at f2 is fine. King d1, I need an pawn at e2 to follow it up, maybe. It's quite hard. Pawn at e2, king takes e2, bishop at f3, king d3, bishop takes e4. Anyway, so it's a long, complicated sequence. Still, I had mate twice during this game, incredibly. 11, 10. So in this position here, I also had mate. After king h4, I couldn't see it. I really couldn't see it. So knight g6 was worse. So knight g2 was better here. Then knight g to f4, king comes back. And then just very, very casual. f6 with this is coming and you can't stop it. Wow. Yeah, that's really cool. That is really cool. So that's the one I missed in the first game, those two. And let's see the second game. It's still running. It's doing really well. Really, really well in this game. Just needed to sack my queen here or something, apparently. It's not even a sack because of this open file. Wow. So yeah, I'm doing so well this game. And then I played bishop takes d6. I took the wrong pawn. Terrible, terrible. I took the wrong pawn and then I just lost the whole game. And I also lost the advantage here. Again, sorry, that what's the point? Yeah, that was the point here. And then here, again, I'm also doing nicely with rook at g8. And instead I played rook takes d6. Rook takes d6. Yeah. Interesting. So rook at g8, what? So why is that powerful? Because takes, king takes, and then take the knight, is it? Maybe. And again, queen takes e5 is the really powerful move. Just get that queen in the game. So yeah, both games I was doing really well, but I lose both. Good games, Doovid. Thanks everyone for watching.